Alrighty, so today the goal is to draw a tall monster with a Japanese calligraphy pen. I have no clue at all what brand this pen is right here, but what I do know is that I bought it in Japan and that it is indeed a calligraphy pen. I think it was, I want to say, like 780 yen, so about $5 USD, I want to say. So not too bad, but a little bit pricey if I do say so myself. But I think that the monster I draw in today's video will have a very interesting look to it because I'm going to be using this pen to draw it. And so as such, I am very excited to see how that monster turns out. I probably should be using a slightly bigger piece of paper for this, but it's okay. It's perfectly fine. I'm using a tiny notebook. It'll be just fine, you know what I'm saying? It'll be just fine. Without further ado, let's go and get the cap off, and let's go ahead and get right to drawing. So first off, I'm just going to go ahead and shake this up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just squeeze this a little, just get some fluid going in there. And now let's go ahead and get to drawing. So I think first off, I'm going to go ahead and do... Actually, you know, I think I kind of want to do more than one. I actually think I kind of want to do more than one little monsters. So I think I'm going to actually do like a 3, 1, 1, 1. Oh, maybe I'll just do 2. I think I'm just going to do 2 because I'm thinking the brush is going to be a lot bigger than I'm thinking. So I think I'm just going to plan to do 2, but if I have room for 3, I might try to do 3. But let's go ahead and start right here and go around just like that. And I'm trying to be very, very, very light. Like this brush can get huge, like the markings on it can get huge, but I'm trying to be very light with my stroke right now. And just dark, and then light, and then dark, and then heavy, and then dark, and then heavy, and then light, and, or I don't know what I'm saying. What am I saying? I'm saying heavy, and then light, heavy, and then light, so then I get a dark stroke, and then a lighter stroke, and then a dark stroke, or I don't know, something like that kind of thing, something like that. So let's go light, dark, light, just like that kind of thing, and then let's have the feet be like that. And let's go ahead and do the arms as well. And I'm trying to purposefully make this look a little bit interesting. This is all consistency I'm trying to do with my hand and everything like that kind of thing. It is definitely, and I messed up that hand a little bit, it is definitely a little bit different than what I'm used to, that is for sure. I'm used to being able to apply the same amount of pressure everywhere, and if I apply more pressure by accident, if I apply less pressure by accident, then it's okay, it doesn't really matter. But with this, it really does matter. I ain't gonna lie, with this it really does matter, and I'm really not used to it, so it's definitely taking some getting used to, but this is definitely something I'm enjoying doing a lot more than not, that is for sure, and I think I should have room for 3 of them. So I think the next one I'm gonna do is gonna be about this tall, I'm thinking the top of the head is gonna be right here. So let's just go ahead and start that. Just like that kind of thing. And let's go and do the legs. And I'm really, really, really liking the inconsistent look that this brush, that this pen is able to give the drawing, in all honesty. I love the inconsistent look. It's looking so good, in all honesty, and I really am a fan of it. I really am a huge fan of it, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Big fan of the inconsistency of it and everything like that kind of thing. Being able to go like super light, almost where it's not touching, yet still getting some of it on there kind of thing, like with this right here, so thin, but then really thick down here. Really, really, really happy with how this is turning. I really like this sort of style. And let's go for a little bit of a medium with this last one kind of thing. So let's go for that kind of thing. Just like that. And let's go ahead and do the legs. Made the leg a little bit too long, but that's okay. And not all of this is me purposefully making it look inconsistent, I will admit. Just a lot of it is just me simply put getting used to using this pen. Once I get used to this pen, I think the inconsistency will look a little bit more consistent. And I think that'll be an interesting look in of itself, but I do definitely think with me getting used to this pen, the inconsistent just looking random and whatnot is still really, really, really good, and it's still something I'm enjoying doing a lot, even though I'm just kind of getting used to using this pen and whatnot. I think I want to do just like one more right here. Just like a really small guy right here kind of thing. Just like that, I think. Let's go ahead and just bring the legs down. And I was really heavy with those legs. I definitely wanted to make it a little bit lighter, but that's okay. And let's just go and give him some feet and some hands. Just like that. And now let's go ahead and start adding the faces to this monster. So far, I am very, very, very happy with how this is turning out. I think I want to do this, but this is still, I think there's still some wet spots on it. So I'm gonna have to be very careful when I'm doing this. I think I might start off with the eyes and just do the eyes for all of them first. And I think I'm gonna do the eyes sideways just so I don't have to worry about smearing anything. So I'm gonna go and do the eyes just like that. Just like that. Okay, not so happy with that, how that one turned out, but that's okay. Just gives the drawing some personality. And now let's go ahead and do the nose. And let's go ahead and do the mouth now. Just like that. And do I want to leave it like that? Do I want to leave it like that, or do I want to add any more details? I'm kind of happy with how it is. Honestly, I am kind of happy with how it is, but I do kind of want to change up the eyes just a little bit. So I think I am going to just go like that and like that. Go like that and like that. Kind of thing. I'm thinking. And are there any other details I want to add? No, I think honestly, I think I might make these a little bit longer just to make it work just a little bit better kind of thing. But I think that's it. I think that is all I wanted to do for this drawing today. No, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I am very happy with how this turned out. In all honesty, I was thinking I was only going to have room for 2 monsters because I was thinking that this was going to be a lot bigger than it was. But no, I'm really glad that I was able to do 4 of them, in all honesty. And I am very happy with how each and every single one of them turned out. Each and every single one of them looks a little bit different, yet at the same time. I tried to keep the same face going on, or at least a similar face going on for all of the different tall monsters today. But the inconsistent lines from this pen right here make them all look unique in their own facet, which I am a huge fan of. This turned out, this drawing right here turned out almost exactly how I wanted it to. So really, honestly, no complaints on my behalf. I am very, very, very happy with how this drawing turned out today. That is for sure. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video where I drew a bunch of tall monsters with a Japanese calligraphy pen, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my main channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, y'all. To the next one, stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?